Uh, I have no idea what I could do for an anniversary video since I don't have all the episodes for season 3, and since the 15th anniversary won't be until next year, I'm gonna do just a Gangster Kingdom read, and this is for the pilot. No, not the pilot. The 316, the premiere. As of this season, it's Family Brain Surge. John Kramer's now the announcer, and we have new Brain Trust section, and here are the first 5 teams. Brittany and Jennifer Goodsite, daughter and mother, part of Family Musicians. Brain Trust cousin Antonia and dad Max. Matt and Justina Harrow, son and mother, have 2 diaper wearing pet chickens. Cousin Alexia and sister Evelyn. Haley and Judy Maddox, son and mother. Daughter and mother. Well, that's one. Once climbed to the top of a volcano, Aunt Randy, cousin Melanie, Jack and Dennis Hancock, son and father. Amusement Park Nuts, Grandpa David and Mom Patricia, Darnell and James Williams, son and dad. Football fans, Mom Genesee and Brother James. I probably pronounced that incorrectly. Our champions will get to make a donation to a charity related to the Big Help. The number of puzzles in this first round has dropped again to 4. The lowest scoring pair will be eliminated. So Brain Cheese number 10. Who had the second highest score for the Muscle-Matic? Jeff, Mom, Grandma, or Dad? Mom. Wrong. Maddox and Williams with Jeff, and Hancock with Grandma. Which of the 5 family members remain the same position on their sled after 3 bumps? It was, I think the order was like Jeff, Grandma, Courtney, Dad, Bobby, and Williams and Hancock missed with number 5. Even after Jeff put some eyes on the airport for Cabero, he repeatedly got beat by a metal detector. What color were his shoes? Black, blue, green, or brown? Black. Maddox and Harrow were right. Everyone else chose green. Tied for last with nothing are Hancock and the Williams. Which of the 5 doors did the Moose never enter? And it was 4, but the 2 teams with nothing were the only ones wrong again with 2 and 45. That's the first time ever that more one contestant got shut out, but we're going to a tiebreaker puzzle if everyone missing it. That's the first time ever more than one contestant got shut out, but we are going to a tiebreaker puzzle. If everyone misses it, it's edited out of the broadcast. If they all get it right, whoever comes up with the right solution the fastest will advance to the second level. What was the highest temperature on the weather map? 90. Williams incorrectly put 5, unlike the other team, so Williams leaves with the 2 fat heads. Brain fart. One time during this round, any team can yell those words to ask help from their brain trust partners. The first story of the season is about Jeff once being 10 inches tall, and Jeff's podiums is back on the right side of the stage. What type of cheese was found on the kitchen floor? Swiss cheese. I believe the first round in production was edited out. What kitchen item did Jeff surf on? Sponge. What was the name of his cat? Fluffy, with help from Mom. What was the top on the chore for? What was the top chore on his to-do list? The grandpa says clean house thanks to a brain fart, but that's wrong. Washing the dishes for the Harrow team is correct. Maddox does another brain fart, and for what was at the top of the head is the end of the story, hairball, and they were safe. What method did Jeff say used to type on his laptop? They brain fart for the Goon site, and computer is not correct. It's jumping pack. We got the knockout round. We have 7 and 1, 6 and 15, 8 and 10, 2 and 16, 11 and 13, 5 and 12 is wrong, 9 and 12 is correct. The other 3 teams go home with a Kodak Easy Share camera package. Brain Trip. The Harris charity the Harris charity, they've won an unknown amount that they've won an the Harris charity that they've won an unknown amount for are the Boys and Girls Club of America. They're now playing for an Atari Xbox 360 package, a Kettler table tennis set, and the trip of a lifetime to the veranda. The other family members can verbally help them out during this round, and I'm glad they did. Same as Audrey's. He nearly tripped up the last two squares, but he instantly gets through it in 5.74 seconds. Justina's table tennis grid, same as Sydney's. Thanks largely to Matt's help, she gets through it with 49.66 to spare. Now he's going to tackle the final board for the big trip. Caribbean grid. 2 tries later, it's slime time with 34:35 left. At least for the first 2 weeks, new episodes were aired Monday to Thursday. And he gave it an 8 out of 10. Jeopardy got 10, so that's pretty interesting. But yeah, it was cool seeing how this was all put together, and despite the mistakes, there's still a little soft spot of nostalgia for it. I did find it kind of sad that it was only 4 times a week instead of 5 because they were changing programming, but I just felt bad that we weren't getting that many reruns either, even with Nicktoons, but that's how it goes. I think I'm done for this video. Thanks for listening.